talk about each problem here on the test we just had. I used Pascal's triangle to write out these terms. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1. I just add those two together to get that. 1. So those add together to be 4, 6, 4, 1. 1, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 1. So that's how I got the coefficients in front here. I like to look at just this part first. And then I just substitute in my 2a. Many mistakes happen on the first term. It's 2a to the 5th. So that's 2 times 2 times 2, 5 times. That's how I got the 32. 2 to the 4th is 16 times the 5 is 80. 2 to the 3rd is 8 times that 10. That's how I got the 80, and so forth. Okay. On this one, there's a few little tricks you have to remember. You may want to write those down on a little piece of paper and review them before test, study for them. If it's raised to the 14th, that's going to be the 14th. If I'm looking for the last 3 terms, I know it's going to be 14, choose 14, 14, choose 13, and then 14, choose 12. If I was looking for the 10th term, then this would be a 9 here. It's always one less than the one I'm looking for. So I did 14 times 13 times 12 all the way down, but since 12 all the way down is canceled out, that part's gone. So I have 2 times 1 underneath. 7 times 13 is all I ended up with. That's how I got the 91. 2 squared is 4. 4 times the 91 is the 364. And then 2 times the 14 is 28. Most people got this part right. Remember, if it's a negative or an odd exponent, it's going to make it negative. And this will be online later. Look for the common factor. Common factor was 4. They both have a 4 in them. They both have a 3x plus 1. So I pulled that guy out and one of these. And I got the 4 out. And I pull a 4 out and it leaves me a 2. So it's x squared, 3x plus 1. And then it's 2 times that garbage. Now I just have to distribute. Distribute that to each one. Distribute this to each one. Combine the like terms. Once I combine the like terms, I'm sitting here. And now I just look to factor again. Both have all 3 of these terms have a 3x in it. So I pulled the 3x out. That's how it became a 12. 4 times 3 is 12. And the x is right there. And then I just had to factor this little guy. I'm going to flip it over, do the last problem. F of x plus h means I'm taking x plus h and plugging it in for f of x. So that goes in here for the x and the x, right here and here. Few people multiplied this guy wrong. Middle term, remember it's x plus h times x plus h. I saw a few that dropped off that term. Distribute. Don't forget you're subtracting the whole f of x. So I put it in parentheses to remind me to change each one, each sign on there. And this whole back part will cancel each time. It left me this guy after I combine like terms, and I just factored out an h. So 23 is my f of x. So I plugged it in for f of x. Got it equal to 0. I factored it, and those are my 2 x's that would work. If I plug in that number into f of x, I get out a 23. You can do this one a couple different ways. You could find the inverse and then plug it in for x, or you could just plug in for y and then solve, which is what I did. I multiplied by 3, added 16, or added 13, and got 16, divided by 2. What number times itself 3 times equals 8? 2. Is it plus or minus 2? No, because negative 2 cubed would be negative 8. Biggest mistake was right there. Negative, or 2i times 2i is 4i squared. What is I squared equal to? Negative 1, so that makes it a negative 4. And when you combine those like terms, you get a negative 5 there.